Mr. Chan, Mr. Ironside, Ms. Reed, members of the platform party, staff, faculty, distinguished guests and family, and of course, the graduates. Don't we look great decked out in the height of fashion of the 17th century? The topic of my address today is a value that is shared by both Columbia and Brock University, and that value is, of course, caring. For Columbia, this value is at the heart of who you are. It's recognized directly in the vision of your school, as you have set a goal of being the most caring school in Canada. It is a value that is practiced, experienced, and lived here every single day. For Brock, this is a value that we hear a lot about from our students. We were recently ranked 3rd in Canada for our student experience, and at the heart of that student experience is our commitment to caring. The importance of caring for both of our schools is not only a one-way street. Rather, it's a reciprocal relationship of encouraging all members of our community, our students, our teachers, our staff, our families, our alumni, our donors, and anyone else who interacts with us to take care of oneself, to take care of others, and to take care of the environment in which we live. I believe that when caring is at the heart of our approach to education, we can make the world a better place to live. Today, I'd like to briefly share the story of 2 Nobel laureates who truly exemplified the impact that caring can have when it is the motivation for action. Both of them looked around them in the communities in which they live, identified an issue that they cared deeply about, and chose to use their skills in a way that had a positive impact. That impact not only made a positive difference in the lives of those around them at the time, but that impact, motivated by caring, has helped make the world a better and healthier place to live today. The first Nobel laureate is Dr. Emil von Behring. Dr. von Behring received his medical degree in Berlin in 1878. In 1901, Dr. Emil von Behring became the first Nobel laureate in physiology or medicine for his work on the serum therapy. You see, at the time, 50,000 children each year were dying in his home country of Germany as a result of a disease called diphtheria. Hundreds of thousands of other children around the world were also dying of diphtheria at the turn of the last century. Using his work on the serum therapy, von Behring developed the first global vaccination for this disease, which has resulted in saving millions and millions of lives around the world. Today, this disease has all but been eradicated in countries that have provided vaccinations to their populations. The result of his work literally still flows in our veins today. Although von Behring did not live long enough to truly see the global impact of his work, he chose to look around his community, identify a critical problem, and use his talents to make the world a better and healthier place to live. The second Nobel laureate is Dr. Martin Luther King. On June 5th, 1955, Dr. King received his Doctorate of Philosophy degree from Boston University. 10 years later, Dr. King became the youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for his work to end racial segregation and racial discrimination. During his acceptance speech, he was quoted as saying, "I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits." Despite enduring racism and discrimination that eventually led to his death in 1968, Dr. King continually lobbied for the human rights on behalf of all peoples, and is today considered a hero, a role model, and a champion for the human race itself. Dr. King not only had a dream, but he had the knowledge, desire, talent, and belief to make that dream a reality. Both Dr. King and Dr. von Behring realized that simply crossing the stage and receiving their degrees was not enough. Like von Behring and King, you have been given a gift, the gift of knowledge. What you do with that gift is now up to you. When you go down these stairs today, what is your dream? Is it setting up a microfinancing program so that local food producers in developing countries can sell their nutritious food at affordable rates to local people to help prevent malnutrition? Is it to engage in critical debate and dialogue to help prevent the spread of war and the end of suffering of those being oppressed without resorting to violence and oppression? Is it developing innovative health programs to educate communities about the dangers of drug use, or teaching people how to swim, or improving the quality of life of those around them with mental illness? Is it developing greener technologies that will help address the rapidly negative impact of climate change? Is it creating a vaccination to prevent the HIV virus from infecting the DNA molecules inside human cells? Whatever you choose to do after you walk across the stage today, remember that we all have a shared responsibility to act. As a graduate of this great school, you had the opportunity to interact with people from all around the world. With students from over 70 countries, you have had an opportunity to be actively engaged as global citizens. By interacting with and learning with peers from around the world, you have come to understand and experience that what unites us as humans, as opposed to what divides us, is so critical to global peace and prosperity. Understanding our world and our interactions with others and our environment is at the heart of education. As graduates of Columbia, you have been part of a unique opportunity to celebrate and appreciate diversity. With the vision of Canada's being most caring school, your enriched learning experience here at Columbia has provided you with a critical perspective to view the world through a global lens, which in turn makes the world a better place to live. Each of us has a shared responsibility to ensure the healthy development of our communities, our country, and our world. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, you must be the change that you want to see in the world. But you don't need to travel the globe to have an impact. Both Dr. Von Behring and Dr. King decided to fight for a solution to problems that were devastating those in their own community. The result of their decision to use their talents to not only benefit them around them, but as it turns out, had a profound global impact as well. Today is an exciting day for many reasons. For the graduates and their families and friends, it represents a celebration of many years of hard work, commitment, support, and dedication. The teachers, staff, and senior leadership who have been entrusted with the responsibility of guiding your learning over the past few years and being your mentors is also a day of celebration. There's no greater gift for an educator than to see their former students go off and do amazing things. And for society, it's an exciting day as well. Today, we not only celebrate your achievements with you, but we also wait in anticipation of the new and innovative ideas that you will bring to our communities. The traditional lands of the West Coast of Canada belong to the Stalo people. One of their core values is that every person carries with them a gift. Your time here at Columbia has enabled you to grow and nurture your gifts. However, that journey is far from over. The goal of education, after all, is not knowledge, but acting upon that knowledge. To the graduates, congratulations to each of you. Take time to celebrate and to thank those who made today possible. Remember, although we're expecting great things from each of you, we know that you have the knowledge, talent, and skills to follow your dreams and be the agents of change, not only that you want to see in the world, but that the world wants to see in you. Thank you, and please remember to please take care.